Dear participants, welcome to the 7th International Symposium on Multidisciplinary Studies and Innovative Technologies. Our conference is supported by IEEE Turkey section. We have 9 papers that will be presented in this session. The title of the first paper is A Multidisciplinary In-Depth Systematic Analysis to Support European Green Deal Halving Pesticide Use and Loss of Nutrition, a Greek case study. Are the authors of this paper here? Are the authors of the first paper here? I guess they are not here. Are you here? Yeah. What is the title of your presentation? Can you close your screen? You are the last person to present. Please, can you close screen share? I would like to announce the second paper, Survey of the Importance of Implementing Blockchain Technologies to Support Supply Chain Management for Identifying and Tracking Counterfeit Products. Are the authors of this paper here? Are the authors of the paper with the title Survey of the Importance of Implementing Blockchain Technologies to Support Supply Chain Management for Identifying and Tracking Counterfeit Products? Are the authors here?
Yes, we are here.
Okay, if you are ready, you can share your screen and start your presentation.
Can I have a second, please?
Okay.
Actually, I'm joining from another device. Can you accept me, please?
Okay, we are waiting for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me?
We can't see your screen. We cannot see.
Okay, just a second. I mean, the voice, is it clear or? Yes. Is it appearing now?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can start. You have 10 minutes to complete your presentation.
Okay.
You can start.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Our paper is actually talking about, or is actually a survey of the importance of implementing blockchain technology to support supply chain management for identifying and tracking counterfeit products. Our paper is a collaborated work between me, Mr. Abdurrahman Al-Mhedib, and Professor Sandy Alusania Olatunji. We are all from the College of Computer Science and Information Technology in the University of Imam Abdurrahman Faisal University in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. The outlines or the table of contents that I am going to discuss right now is abstract, introduction, objectives and contributions, background knowledge, and the need for blockchain in supply chain, related works that is related to the paper that we are discussing, and finally conclusion. Okay, counterfeit products was been a pain in the head for the supply chain corporations in general, and unfortunately, the physical and online market is filled with it, of these counterfeit products that are claimed to be genuine and authentic. Now, the organization's aim is to track those counterfeit products and try to detect them. Unfortunately, also, not just the market, but also the sellers themselves, exploiting this by marketing their fake items, claiming that these items that they are selling is genuine, unaware or sometimes not caring about the consequences of selling those counterfeit products. Therefore, this paper will study the importance of implementing blockchain technology or a public supply chain ledger that is easy to access for everyone to investigate if the products in front of them, whether it is genuine or not, or it's claimed to be genuine. Now, in the introduction, the growth of global consumptions has given rise to several large multinational corporations that have expanded to meet the increased demand in their pursuit to globalization. These organizations have employed various strategies such as offshoring and outsourcing, resulting in a dramatic increase in the complexity of supply chains. This has made it increasingly difficult to manage these supply chains effectively. As a result, many governments and organizations have recognized the need for a new tracking procedures to address the risks associated with supply chains. The current management techniques, which rely on on-site audits and inspections, are slow, error-prone, and expensive. To address these concerns, this work proposes a novel application of blockchain technology, which is widely used and offers transparency and efficiency in managing supply chains. Over the last decade, blockchain technology has been adapted beyond its original use or its popular use for cryptocurrencies, and its potential applications have been expanded to various areas, including supply chain management. Including supply chain management. Many corporations, such as Walmart, have adopted this technology to market their supply chains. For instance, while these initiatives have proven efficient, they haven't addressed the issue of the legal distributions of goods, which remains a costly problem. Let's move on to the objectives and contributions. As we have said, this paper studies the importance of using blockchain technology to support the supply management area. It will study blockchain technology and its advantages. That this includes also the security, accessibility, and other features. This study also will go through some examples of literary work that try to enhance the supply chain using blockchain and their results. Also, it will uncover some novel implementations done by major corporations globally and how they were able to improve their businesses using it. So, first, let's break some concepts like background knowledge. Like, what is blockchain exactly? Blockchain is a shared distributed chain of blocks, like from its name, chain of blocks, blockchain, where each block holds any type of data in a specific structure. It can provide a secure, transparent platform, as we have said before, for voting, as all transactions are recorded on an immutable ledger that can help to ensure the integrity of the voting process and reduce the risk of fraud or hacking. It also has the potential to improve transparency and accountability in supply chain management. All supply chain participants have access to a shared copy. The copy is an immutable ledger that records every transaction. This makes it easier to trace the movement of goods and identify any potential issues or ineffectivenesses. It also can help reduce the risks of frauds, counterfeiting, and other types of supply chain disruptions. Moving on to the blockchain network, which is related to the blockchain. A blockchain platform starts with a record of being added. The record being added. The record could consist of any type of data. This record is a broadcast to other computers, known as nodes in peer-to-peer network. The role of this network is to validate the new information and make sure that meets the NOT criteria.
Sorry, you have 3 minutes left. Please
Okay.
Be faster.
Inshallah. The need, our main or core thing of our paper is the need of blockchain in the supply chain, management. Blockchain technology can also be, as we have said, augmented transparency and traceability within the supply chain by monitoring the progression of products, tracking them from the initial source to the ultimate destination. Blockchain can aid it and can do it. It can aid in identifying and and can identify it within the supply chain, as well as opportunities for enhancement. This feature can be particularly advantageous for companies that engage in complex worldwide supply chains. Blockchain is suggested as it ensures better visibility, handling authenticity, and confidence about the origin of the products they own, especially when crossing borders or organizations' boundaries. Related works. To the related works have done what we have what we are talking about, that they implement the blockchain technology to the supply chain. Like we have, for instance, FedEx and UPS. They have implemented the blockchain technology to improve their tracking and so on for their products or that they have. Another example to track the origin of the products and how they are processed by just scanning them is provided by Walmart, as I have said before, which employed this technology to reduce the time and efforts for their employees. Conclusion. The paper examines the potential benefits of blockchain technology in the supply chain industry, specifically its ability to increase productivity, transparency, and efficiency. The paper provides several studies that can be used by anyone interested in researching and implementing blockchain technology in any project, not just in supply chain. This paper could be used to support decisions related to possible ways to reduce unwanted uses of supply chains, including the manufacturing, distribution, and selling of copied or counterfeit goods. That's it, and thank you for listening. Any questions, please?
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions about this presentation? I guess there are no questions. We can go on with the next paper. The title of the paper is Design of Neural Helmet for Treatment of People with Dementia. Are the authors of this paper here? As I can see, they are not here. We can go on with the next paper. Design of an automatic monitoring system for people with dementia with an IoT control. Are the authors of this paper here?
Yes, here I am.
Okay, you can share your screen.
You can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can start. You have 10 minutes.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm Piero Andre Chavez Gavino. I'm from Peru, and I'm going to present our project titled Design of an Automatic Monitoring System for People with Dementia with an IoT Control. Here we can see the names of the authors, Piero Andre Chavez Gavino, myself, Jean-Paul Daniel I. Casabuco, Joffre Brian Poma Chuquillanqui, and Jesus Ananias Arteaga Ortega. All of us are students of the Continental University in Peru in the Department of Mechatronic Engineering. First of all, our introduction. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer are growing concerns in today's society, as it is an irreversible brain disorder that affects a person's memory, thinking, and other cognitive abilities is the most common of dementia in people over the age of 65. It's estimated that more than 5 million of Americans have Alzheimer. This condition affects many people here in Peru, and in response to the need to provide better care to these people, our project arises in response to the need to improve brain health in Peruvian society. Materials and methods. The project was based on two concepts, the electronic design of the helmet and the IoT for the user interface. The electronic design aspect of the helmet is fundamental not only for aesthetic reasons, but also for the proper functioning of the helmet. The electronic part was based on parts in which the visor is available and the operation of this, since this aspect shows what the user gets to see according to the state in which it is with the information issued by the IoT. The viewfinder is implemented according to the requirements of each person, since this has all the conditions to be manipulated and choose an exact angle with respect to the user's vision. Here we have some equations. This calculation is of the motors that we use the Kirchhoff's second law, which states that the sum of all potential differences around the circuit is 0. Here we have other images of our circuits. First is a motor control circuitry that allows manipulation to the viewer's viewing angle from the Proteus software. In second image, we have the LCD displays of signals for viewer motion. In here, we can see a part of the code of our IoT developed in the View software. In here is the dashboard of our application. As you can see, there are 4 boxes. In the first one is show us the action level of our helmet and the stress level of our patient. In the second box, we can see the heartbeat of our patient. In the third is a comparative bar chart of the stress along the hours of the day from today and yesterday. In the fourth box, we can see cell phone numbers for an emergency, for a hospital, for firefighters, or for a doctor. Here we can see a motor control circuitry that allows manipulation to the viewer viewing angle. For conclusions, the project which focuses on helping to prevent and detect symptoms of Alzheimer's disease by means of an electrode helmet applied to the head proved to be of great importance to helping people affected by this neurodegenerative disease. The results obtained demonstrated that the electrode helmet was an effective tool in the prevention and early detection of Alzheimer's disease. This opened the door to the future research and advances in the diagnosis and treatment of this disease, providing hope to millions of people around the world. Here you can see our references that we used to make our project. Also in here. And that will be all from my part. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions about this study? I guess there are no questions. We can go on with the next paper. The title of the paper is Advancements and Challenges in Networking Technologies, a Comprehensive Survey. Are the authors of this paper here? I guess they are not here. The next paper is Experimental and Numerical Evaluation of Models for Metallic Honeycomb Sandwich Structures. Are the authors of this paper here? I guess they are not here. The next paper is Information Security, a review on stenography with cryptography for genetic algorithm transaction. Are the authors of this paper here?
Yes, I am here, Doctor.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Okay. Can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can start.
Okay, Doctor. Hello, everybody. My name is my name is Shihab Ahmed Shaukat. I am studying in the University of Safaqas. My paper is Information Security, a review on steganography with cryptography. Sorry. With cryptography, genetic algorithm transmission. I'm sorry. Presentation content. Abstract, introduction, lecture review on information security, steganography, cryptography, watermarking, steganography, encryption technology. General genetic algorithm operating parameter, generate genetic algorithm, advantage, disadvantage, with standard genetic algorithm, signal analysis technique, conclusion. Abstract. The most multimedia file transmission take place in people communication channels. It is more related to with range of threat of the internet communication available every day. Thousands of people.
Sorry. Are you
Yes.
changing the pages? We can't see the next pages. Are you changing the pages? We are just seeing the first page. We are just seeing the title.
Doctor, this title, the content, the first.
Okay.
Yes.
You can go on.
Continue, Doctor.
What is your slide number, page number now? You are in the first page?
Yes, the introduction.
Okay.
Starting the introduction.
Yes, you can go on.
Okay, Doctor. The data security will different in the defines and data. I will circle elemented with the system as well. Hardware is used story as well separate that data. Duplicated steganography means of cover image near take secret information has development. One of the greatest challenge is fit subject on the area and information security for sure. All steganography system must make it hard for the object. I'm sorry. To tell the difference between normal object and security signal object that hold the secret data. As a result of main goals of security capacity boosters. The creation of security reports through the algorithm be content of the length of the experience applied. This mutation in the claim of the genetic algorithm as well as choice near information safety and the area vital of generated request and a digital and induction precise. With the required encryption secret key are typically used for sorry for providing security. This could be reviewed as more of the last probability of bit sequence control or encryption for of message. The ASCII code and the Huffman code algorithm to plural encryption technology operating in the binary data and the content directly operated in the characters and plain text. The table number one, organization data, Huffman or ASCII code, example information. Steganography technique. Steganography. This I taken the steganography difference the steganography. Figure 1, the block diagram in the steganography technique. Since slide, secret data, encryption. You have one key, cover media. Embedding processing with media. You can add a key to communication channel. This STIG1 encryption or decryption, STIG media extraction process, decryption. When use the Q1 Q2 receive slide. Cryptography technique. I am show the information, general information and cryptography technique. Show in figure 2, basically encryption and decryption module. The plain text, you have secret key, chopper text, encryption, decryption. Watermarking. Watermarking is one of the general data safety methods that use visibility as well the copyright technique. Oh, sorry. In the institution watermarking meant also needed steganography threatened product. Sorry. I'm sorry. Figure 3, I'm using as well extraction process and watermarking technique. Cover media, watermarking and the script key, translation channel, noise attack, receive. Table 2, comparison for characteristics of information security, characteristics goal and cover select, visibility key, challenge, attack, output. The steganography, cryptography, watermarking. General algorithm. General algorithm, a human method found in usually selected and normal genetic in the is recognized as the general algorithm with general process programming evaluation plans and evaluation basking design. The general processing goal and of the family of evaluation algorithm. The three operators that can up the set are natural motion and range alive ascar to service and protect it by the work of human features and development of useful behaviors. This in the show in the figure 4. Figure 4 show population, chromosome and gene, chromosome and population. Show here disadvantage, advantage and disadvantage in genetic algorithm. Standard genetic algorithm, they use virtual processing that include of force of people with an aim profit and profitable solution, solution, totalize fitness selection crossover. The algorithm keep general of the
Sorry, your 10 minutes duration is over. Please try to conclude your work.
sorry, Doctor.
Please conclude your study. Your 10 minutes is finished.
Okay, Doctor. Conclusion.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor, my paper is a review.
Please conclude.
Yes,
Tell us about the conclusion.
finished, Doctor?
Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you
very much for your presentation. Are there any questions about this paper? Okay, I guess there are no questions. The title of the paper is A Multidisciplinary In-Depth Systematic Analysis to Support European Green Deal, How Pesticides Use and Loss of Nutrition, Agri Case Study. Are the authors here?
Good morning.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Okay. You can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can start. You have 10 minutes to present your study.
Okay, good morning to all. Let me start from the first page. Good morning to all. I'm Ria Peklivani, researcher grade C from CERT, the Center of Research Technology Hellas. We based at Saloniki, and we are in the first 14 top rank of research centers in Europe regarding the funds that we gain from competitive proposals with submission in European Commission. Here I will present you a study regarding Green Deal project PESNU. PESNU is the one project in whole Europe that funded regarding on the way how we will reduce the pesticides and the loss of nutrients as well as the fertilizers use by 2030 at 50%. So is a very big reduction. And for that reason, we need the cooperation of multi-actor and the cross-sectional collaboration through the farm-to-fork stakeholders chain, that this include different stakeholders as the farmers, as the land managers, as different NGOs, cooperative, agricultural cooperatives, food industry cooperatives. We need the support of phytopathology institutes and, of course, the ministries of agriculture. Here, apart from me and my colleague Nikos Giacomoglou from CERT, in this study, we collaborate with Anastasia Kapetanakou from the Federation of Hellenic Food Industries here at Athens, and Fotinis Alta, as well as with the Department of Agriculture, Crop Production and Rural Environment from the University of Thessaly, Sofia Faliaga and Nikos Katsoulas, professor of this department, that we hold there a very big compartments of aquaponics, a modern food hydroponic establishment, together with fish cultivation, that based on the circular economy philosophy. So what we will do within PESNU project is a NIA project with more than 7 million euros. Our target is to test and demonstrate systemic innovations to support farm-to-fork strategy through a multi-actor approach. And we bring different digital and space-based technologies together with agroecological and organic practices that will be demonstrated and field tested in aquaponics, circular horticulture systems, as closed, semi-closed hydroponic greenhouses and open fields that cultivate different crops like tomato, cucumber, and pepper. Our targets is to bring more than 5,000 potential stakeholders. So I'm open to collaborate also with people that participate in conference and support this philosophy that the European Commission address. We have to deliver, of course, food safe to community, to public, to consumers without residues from pesticides, and improve all our cultivations with the minimum of fertilizers use. Here in PESNU, we are participating 9 European countries, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, Cyprus, Ireland, UK, Sweden, and Austria. And we have more than 140 members that sign with us collaboration from farm-to-fork chain. So if you want to be an industrial advisory member, you can contact me directly. And of course, during the project, I can pay everyone for traveling to support our efforts, even be SME, research center, academia, or have a farm, or be a farmer, or be from whole cross-sector of farm-to-fork. Here you can see our digital tools. We have made a very robust robot, is an agriculture robot that is autonomous navigated within hydroponic facilities. It can go up to 4 meters from the ground level, having a robotic arm that integrates RGB and hyperspectral image device that runs artificial intelligence algorithms for the detection of plant disease. The plant disease that we target within the project is Botrytis. So what we done, we make a very big data repository with the Phytopathologist Institute here in Greece, Benakio, and we train here in CERT the algorithms for early detection of Botrytis. So if we if we identify early the botrytis on the plants, we can reduce the doses of the sprays of pesticides either in hydroponics, either in open field, because this robot transform it also with different wheels in the open field ground. It has a pesticide tank there, and within the project we fabricate biopesticides from circular economy. What we do, we take from supermarkets the agro-food waste, and we transform them to biopesticides, efficient biopesticides to be used for eliminate botrytis. Also, the robot has the functionality to identify and detect insects like whiteflies, tuta, and black aphids, and make directly, automatically take the decision when recognize them on the inspected area to spray them. Also, we have robotic traps. You can see here. This robotic trap is autonomous in energy with a photovoltaic panel. It has inside different sensors like temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure. So it receives micro and macro environmental parameters that utilize it together with the images received, because inside has a 4K camera and a glue paper that is stuck there insects. So the camera take images, it sent it to a decision support system that we have, a very robust one with blockchain for data integrity and verification of the artificial intelligence models. And what it does, it makes detection of the population that it's stuck in the glue paper. So it sent us an email to our mobile phone and said, hey guys, the population of this insect are attacked right now, at increase right now inside in your farm. So the farmer knows that you have to go to spray directly and timely to your farm, so you will reduce your pesticide, but also together with the sensors that it has, it can make predictions for the next day if this population will increase based on the conditions that enhance them for growth. So this is very, very crucial for the farmer to know days before. Also, we have different, we develop different nutrient analyzers. This based on ion chromatic technology. So you have a very robust systems for ammonium phosphate and nitrate kit that it makes very fast analysis, accurate analysis, and cheap analysis rather than this that other tools be in market or go to lab analysis. Also, we have space technologies. We have different Sentinel-1, Sentinel-2 data, utilizing Copernicus data and running with different AI algorithms. And we have a very clear image of what it happens to our open fields for the vulnerability regarding the agro anomalies of water, of NDVI parameters, and all the needs for nutrition of these open fields and pesticides growth. Finally, we have developed also flow cytometers for algae and bacteria monitoring inside the fish pools of aquaponics and of the algae produced, because what PestNu supports a system, a very nice system that receives the agro waste waters, because the agro waste waters, what have inside? They have inside NPK substances from the fertilizers that farmers put. So why this to throw in the rivers and make eutrophication or not be used efficiently? So we make circular economy. We recycle this agro waste water inside a very big container based on bioreactor, photoreactor technology. We produce algae, and with recipes that developed within the project, we make on-site biofertilizers and biostimulants for the farmers. So here, all these stakeholders.
Sorry,
Yes.
your 10 minutes duration is over. Please try to conclude your study. Okay.
I will conclude. So thank you so much. We make a study with different practitioners from farmers, agents, and citizens of farm. Citizens of farm is all of us that we have in our gardens and in our balconies, some plants like peppers, cucumbers, or tomatoes. And this survey, what it shows in Greece, that the agriculture suppliers knows very well the targets of Green Deal for reduction of pesticides and fertilizers to 50% and organic farming that we have to target over 20% by 2030. But the farmers are not didn't know this. They are not aware so much for these goals and targets from European Commission. So what we need all together to do, as the questionnaires found, is to make information campaigns, is to make dedicated conference all together here that we are from agriculture perspective, to make training seminars, and of course to make through the training seminars how these farmers or agriculture suppliers, agents or cooperatives can use difficult, for example, tools like the digital tools that they need some skills to be used, and of course to promote biopesticides, biofertilizers in order to reduce the impacts, the negative impacts inside the environment. So here is our digital platform. Please, all that has digital tools, or they are coming from industries that they have biofertilizers or pesticides or biostimulants, they can they can register from cooperatives. They can contact me directly, or the different SMEs here. We are from 20 partners, 70 SMEs, so it's a very robust consortium. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Dear participants, do you have any questions? Okay, I guess there are no questions. The title of the next paper is Design of a Neural Helmet for the Treatment of People with Dementia. Are the authors here?
Here.
Okay, you can share your screen. We are waiting for you.
Yes, can you see?
Yes, we can see, and you can start. You have 10 minutes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Alexis Esteban Cabrera Ramirez. Today I am going to be the speaker of the research about the design of neural helmet for the treatment of people with dementia. The global rise in dementia is a significant public health concern, impacting the quality of life for those affected and strained healthcare system. Brazil has approximately 1.6 million dementia case, while Mexico has about 1.2 million. In Argentina, 9.4% of people over 65 have dementia, and in Chile, 6.4% of the same age group suffer from it. Dementia encompasses various neurodegenerative diseases affecting memory, cognition, behaviors, and daily functioning. Lifestyle factors such as diet, exercise, smoking, obesity, and chronic illnesses like diabetes and cardiovascular disease contributed to the mentioned increases. Incidence varies by our regions and socioeconomic factors. This source has
Play.
confronted intensive research, prevention, and treatment effectors, including promotion healthy living and providing support for patients and caregivers. The goal of the research is to obtain real-time information about the electric activity of the brain through EKG, enzymes via electrodes in neural helmet. The motivations behind this research stem from concept of relative experience dimension, which serves as inspiration for the design project. Design a neural helmet was designed using computer-aided design CAD software to optimally place the electrodes and sensors on the scalp. The frame was constructed from strong, lightweight materials such as ABS, plastic for special polymers, using fabrication techniques such as 3D printing, and visor was incorporated that moves in front of patient's eyes, and the steep motorways used to control this up and down movement. Advanced techniques such as butterboard filters, Chebyshev and Wavelet transforming are applied to improve the stimulus quality and tailor brain simulation effectively. In addition, further studies in clinical setting and with a large number of patients are suggested to evaluate the long-term effectiveness of the neural helmet in the treatment of dementia. Discussion. The development of neural medicine to treat patients with dementia is an innovation with the potential to improve their lives. The use of pre-trained model has advantage in different scenarios, but performance might vary. The approach proposed in this work difference be behind part of the preventive system integrated into health and enabling real-time detection of helmet use and providing a productive solution to prevent accidents and reduce health injuries. It uses advanced artificial intelligence and neural networks technology to achieve highly accurate helmet detection. The helmet design is safe and customized for patient comfort using lightweight, not invasive materials that neural head provide no-invasive brain stimulation that significantly improves cognitive function and quality of life for dementia patients. Advanced techniques such as Butterball, Chebyshev, and Wallet Transform filter are used to improve the quality of brain simulation and its effective adaptation. For students in clinical setting and with a large number of patients are recommended to evaluate the long-term effectiveness of neural helmet in the treatment of dementia. Reference and thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Do you have any questions about this paper? Okay, there are no questions. The title of the next paper is Design of a Smart System for Street Light Monitoring and Control. Are the authors here?
Yes, hello, I'm here.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Okay. Okay, can you look at the screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can start. You have 10 minutes.
Hi to everyone. My name is Martin Dejanov, and I am from the Department of Automatics and Mechatronics in the University of RUSE. I will present you a paper called Design of Smart Systems for Street Light Monitoring and Control. Most of the existing street lighting installations in the Republic of Bulgaria are still far from global trends. Significant energy, financial and human resources are spent on the operation, maintenance, and development of lighting in the street infrastructure. The development of technologies allows the cost reduction of street lighting by replacing the light sources and developing a system for their management. Most of the available lighting fixtures are produced with LED emitting elements. There is a wide variety of LED luminaries available with different shapes and energy consumption. You can see here on the slide. Additionally, the energy consumption can be reduced by using a dimming technology. Dimming of the LED drivers is possible both in analog way by changing the voltage from 0 to 10 and by digital way using some digital communications. The one of them is a DALI communication interface by applying, and another is by applying the pulse width modulation on the drive. Dimming of lighting is usually applies to categories of streets from M1 to M5 lighting classes, where it is legally permissible to lower their illumination by one category in a certain time range. Rural streets are usually category M6, but there are also those with category M5. In the case of M6, it means that they are not expected to reduce the illumination of the street light. The aim of the paper is to present the concept of a smart street lighting monitoring and control system for intelligent lighting control. The first two types here are street lighting control can be classified by three types: static, hybrid, and dynamic. And the first two types are mainly based on the existing control system and allow the lighting to be turned on and off according to the predetermined schedule, while the hybrid system provides the additional possibility of controlling the computations based on the current value of the daylight. Adaptive control allows lightening where it is needed. This functionality is useful as well as for locating and diagnosing problems, which shortens the citizens' discomfort. The main goal of the proposed system are as follows. First, easy update of operating models, low price, energy saving, possibility of self-diagnosis, and comfort of the citizens. Economic factors are main factors for system design. At first are economic benefits of adaptive dimming, which is estimated from 38% to 48%. At second is the operation and management costs for this that are about 85 of total cost percent. Drawback of this kind of system is the necessary of adding additional sensor for street environment monitoring, as well as additional factors about street conditions. The main concept here of the proposed system is to optimize topology and make problem localization as well as energy cost reduction to be easier. The idea is to control the light flow locally and to monitor and record environment data through the control server. The main idea is shown here on the slide. There are four main modules in the proposed system. For example, motion detection module, driver management module, natural light monitoring module, and module use it as a gateway. There are two types of motion detection modules that could be used in the system. You can see them on the slide. The first sensor is tested in the laboratory environment, and the other sensor should be tested further. To control the LED drivers with pulse width modulation capabilities, we need some chips. Here you can see the driver chip that is used for this kind of control, or to be able to dimming the lightning. To measure the natural light, this is the module that is used, which is shown here on the picture. The brain of all modules is Node MCU microcontroller, which offers enough digital outputs and inputs to implement the project, and also has a built-in Wi-Fi interface, which is used to implement a mesh network and create a local communities of installed street controllers. During the system development and testing, to achieve connectivity with a limited range of standard Wi-Fi network, a work option was chosen that achieves the so-called mesh connectivity, where individual modules are connected in a multi-connected network. In the development of this network, due to the specifics of the microcontroller, the painless mesh library here is used. Another technology, an MQTT message broker, is used for module communication with the main server in the system. And here we use a mosquito broker for this kind of communication. Another platform, the Node-RED platform, is used for the overall system management. All the actions are at first directed to this software. It will take into account many additional factors like current day, daily conditions, moving objects, or other conditions. Using the software, different control modes could be implemented. The example of the graphical programming interface in the platform is shown on the slide. The platform offers a variety of add-ons and possibilities for visualization, panel development as well. So you can make any kind of direct visualization of the lightning. For data visualization, a popular software platform Grafana is used. It is mainly used in a combination with some databases, and you can visualize the information with it. InfluxDB is a very popular time series database software for data storage. It can visualize some data as well, for example. The overall software structure is shown on the slide. communication between all the modules is presented here. For conclusion, it could be said that the concept of the proposed system is structured, the software and hardware components of the system are chosen, the smart control system is the heart of less energy consumption. And the two-way data transfer is a beneficial way of lowering the cost for diagnosing any problem identification by monitoring the lighting fixtures. The system could be used for traffic monitoring and can be integrated in the city surveillance systems. And the use of mesh network could benefit by extending the range of communication infrastructure and eliminating the need to pay fees to the wireless operators. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions? Okay, there are no questions. The title of the next paper is Liquid Level Controlling Using the Intelligent Techniques. Are the authors here?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Yeah. Yeah, is it the slide is clear?
We just see Word file. The PowerPoint file is not seen.
Yes.
We can't see.
Yeah. I'm just trying to display the PowerPoint. Just a few seconds, please.
Okay, we are waiting.
How do I know? Sure.
Please try again.
Yeah, I'm trying.
First, close screen sharing and then open it again.
Okay, I will try again. Yes. No. So I will. There is some problem with the screen. So I will try to talk briefly about the paper.
Can you share? I guess you can't share. Then we can go on with the next paper after you solve the problem.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. I will announce the other papers. The title of the paper is Advancements and Challenges in Network Technologies, a Comprehensive Survey. Are the authors here? The other paper is Mr. Hadi, please, can you unmute? Can you mute? Can you close your voice? Okay. The title of the other paper is Experimental and Numerical Evaluation of Models for Metallic Honeycomb Sandwich Structures. Are the authors here? Okay, we have one more paper. The title of the paper is Clinical Informatics Systems to Understand Lung Cancer Using Transfer Learning-Based Computer-Aided Application. Are the authors here? And Mr. Abugaba, will you present? I would like to announce once again liquid level controlling using the intelligent techniques. Can you hear me, by the way?
So yeah, I can hear you. So in
Okay.
fact, I leave the Zoom and I'm trying to connect again.
What is the title of your paper?
Liquid level controlling using the intelligent techniques.
Okay, you can share your screen.
I'm trying. Some problem happened.
What kind of problem are you experiencing?
I can't sharing the screen. There is some problem with the laptop.
Please try again.
Yeah, I will. So is it okay if I talk without screen, or should be screen
No,
appear?
we should see your screen.
Yeah, I'm trying.
If you can't solve the problem, you can present later, or we are waiting.
Yeah, just a few seconds. I'm trying.
Okay, waiting for
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for waiting.
Can we present until he's like, you know, fixing?
Yes. I announced you, but you didn't answer. The title of your paper is The Clinical Informatics Systems to Understand Lung Cancer Using Transfer Learning-Based Computer-Aided Application, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Sure. Is it okay?
Yes. We can see. You can start.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. First of all, thank you for
this presentation. According to that, my work is related to the clinical informatics system to understand lung cancer using transfer learning based computer aided applications. Here we are three authors here, Professor Atif Mahmood and Farah Shahid. The major content which is our based on these timelines which are introduced here: introduction part, problem statement, research technique, results and discussions, and later on the recommendations and conclusion. So basically, our work that is based on the lung cancer reduction. But first, we discuss about the artificial intelligence has shown incredible results for medical diagnosis and help design new models. And artificial intelligence actually approaches overcame some medical diseases such as in different domain of medical domains like that breast cancer, skin cancer, dementia, and the Alzheimer's disease. So all these techniques which is based on the artificial intelligence is helpful for the lung cancer detection and treatment. Because in healthcare sector, a lot of challenges that is increasing day by day, and in the specifically the lung cancer is one of them. To problem statement, one of the semi of artificial intelligence machine learning basically has recently discovered widespread use in various medical sectors. But the performance, in the machine learning based approaches is not too much due to the feature extraction directly, because here is we need to set the features by manually. But in artificial intelligence that is based on the convolutional neural networks detects the features directly from our input data samples. So for this, in clinical, the detection of lung cancer disease can be increased fast and significantly with machine learning, and essential step in preventing and combating that illness. So the quality of medical system are still researching and analyze it, go to more accurate information and a greater understanding of significant disease rapidly spreading worldwide. So that's why we need right now at that moment in artificial intelligence based system we can develop that can be able to detect the disease onto the early stage. Like that, if we can detect the lung cancer on the early stage, that is the more beneficial for the treatment and the more beneficial for the in terms of money and the time. For this, we generate our research model as a framework of for classification. We have introduced our methodology that is based on basically the VGG family, and specifically we are based on the VGG19 that is more appropriate for detection of the lung cancer, because in the medical domain you have not a lot of data samples that is annotated. But to overcome that one, the annotations we are using here, the VGG19 that is pre-trained model basically, but we further in the customize that model into the some frozen of layers. In specifically not a specific one frozen of layer, we are check the different chunks of frozen layers and then apply onto our specific lung cancer, where we are used 3 classes for lung cancer classification. In this one, we are same pattern, and but different layers are frozen, and then we can check the performance in terms of classification on these 3 classes. So in this one, because the 3 models that we are introducing and produced the results. And because in this one, we also introduce augmentation, because when we can overcome the issue of the overfitting, we need specifically in medical domain to the augmentation. We also apply it on the augmentation on our data samples, and then after that, we are generate a little big data samples that is more useful for the performance of the model and the training and testing issues resolves and overcome the overfitting issue. So in this proposed study, because all of is the major thing is the frozen of layers, and frozen of layers are truly impact on it. So here is our performance on 3 classes classification, but we are got the 97.53 accuracy and the 95.88 is the precision rate. That is more specifically is a good results, because here I use the abbreviation of lung SCC and lung B. If we can compare our results for the previous studies, and we can see here our results are more specifically is better from the previous one studies and previous state-of-the-art studies, and we are improved here 2 to 7% around about improvement in terms of accuracy. That is surely damn sure that our proposed model is better performance in terms of classification. If we go through in the final part of our presentation, in the conclusion part, we are proposed and model is very reliable and get the better features, and then after that it's produced the valid results for the binary classification. So these approaches may be applicable for the real-time case implementations and also very helpful for the radiologists to extract the lung cancer cases on the early stages. Thank you so much, and if any question, let me know.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions? Okay, I guess there are no questions.
Okay, thank you.
The next paper is liquid level controlling using the intelligent techniques. Did you solve the problem?
Yes, I solved the problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can
thank
share
you.
your screen.
Yes. So now everything is okay.
Please share your screen.
Yeah. Yeah, is it appear on your screen, please?
Yes, we can see and you can start. You have 10 minutes.
So, thank you for your time and waiting. My paper is liquid level controlling using the intelligent techniques. So this topic is very important because it is mostly used in housing and industry applications. And in liquid level control models, we used the system consisting of 2 tanks, and the control system was designed and using like fuzzy intelligent techniques, which are represented by adopted fuzzy logic. And the design factor we used in our paper and in our research used like resistance of the valve and the capacity of the tank, and by using the genetic algorithm and using multiple objective optimization. So this figure show the system we did simulation on it, and it is clear that the system consists of 2 tanks. The first tank is considered as a feeder to the tanks number 2, which we need to control the level of the tank. So this system consists of 2 tanks, and we did like a process to control the level by using fuzzy method. So this is the compare between the simplified block diagram and Simulink model for the system. So it is clear that the difference between the others, this is the conventional model and this is our model. We did simulation on it. We drive many equations to solve this problem, and the main equations is clear here. Is consist the relation between the level and the flow rate to the tank. So the main parameters we use to calculate is the zeta, which means the damping factor, and the second one is the stilling time, which is the most important in our case, and the third factor is the steady state error. So this is what we did. We have like fuzzy logic control, and the input to the fuzzy logic control we did like error, and the derivative of the error enter to the fuzzy logic control, and as input, and as the output we have three outputs from the fuzzy, which is the proportional KB and the intelligent KI and the derivative KD. So this this system will control to the level of the tank number 2, exactly with the time, exactly with the genetic specification we used in our research, as shown in this table. And we got many results, which is appear in this slide. The result represent the damping factor with the first tank capacity and the damping factor with the second tank capacity, which the capacity in square meter. So, as a conclusion, 2 forms of fuzzy logic control have been implemented regarding rise time and maximum overshoot. And as I said, we have 2 forms. The first forms have 5 membership function for the input and output, which are selected as Gaussian type of function, and the number of rules was equal to 25, while the second form of the fuzzy control we used in our research consists of 4 membership function for the input and output, which were selected as PI type, and the number of rules was equal to the 16 rules. So we have 2 forms used in our research. The result we got, it's regarding to 2 cases, as I said before, which is the main result we got is the rise time and the maximum overshoot, and we can compare with the 2 form we used in our current research. So the first one, as I said, we have 5 Gaussian type, while the other type we have 4 PL type. So from these curves we can compare the fuzzy PID with the conventional PID. So it is very clear from these figures that the fuzzy PID reach to the optimum result we need. So 2 work implemented by 2 different models depending on the type of membership function and the number of rules, as the control presented could reduce the rise time, which is the best, to 25% and the overshoot to 60%. And the optimization of the factor was made to choose the appropriate range for the system parameters C1, C2, which mean the capacity of tank number 1 and the capacity of tank number 2, and R1 and R2, which mean the resistance of the valve number 1 and resistance of the valve number 2, and the output response, which are time and zeta and overshoot, a maximum overshoot. So this is the alls, and thank you very much for your listening.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Are there any questions? I guess there are no questions. We have 2 more papers. Let me announce them. The title of the paper is Advancements and Challenges in Networking Technologies, a Comprehensive Survey. Are the authors here? Okay, I guess they are not here. The next paper is Experimental and Numerical Evaluation of Models for Metallic Honeycomb Sandwich Structures. Are the authors here? I guess they are not here. There are no other papers to be presented. Dear participants, thank you very much for your scientific contribution to the Congress. Now I am ending this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.